Hello friends, myself Rakesh. Today in this video we are going to learn about Windows Credential Manager and how that can be used in UiPath. Windows Credential Manager is a password vault which will contain your password and username. For example, I would like to log into gmail.com. That requires two things. One is the username and the password. Now you do not want to store it in a simple variable, and because that is not the secure way. So UiPath presents something called get secure credential activity, which can be used with linked with the credential manager, and you can pull that username and password and utilize inside the bot. So we will learn in this video how to do that. Okay, let's get started. The very first thing I will do is inside my activity I will just type credential. Okay, the moment you type, you have something called get secure credential, and this is coming from uipath.credentials.activities. You can just see that below. When I highlight, you can see that it's coming. In case that is not available, you can just go to manage packages. Okay, and here click on all packages and just type it here. Okay, UiPath.credential activities. So this one I have already installed, so you can hit on install and save in case it is not available on your UiPath Studio. The very first thing I am going to do is get secure credential. Okay, I've done that. Now after doing that, the very first thing that I'll be doing is open Credential Manager, Windows Credential Manager. Okay, there you go, Credential Manager. Click on that, and here what I'm going to do is here I have already created, so let me remove that first. I'll remove from the vault. Okay, now here in the generic credential you can click on add a generic credential. Okay, so here I am going to say Gmail, G and M capital. So this is very case sensitive, so ensure you just use in the same way. So this Gmail, what you see, that will become the target. Here in the target file I am going to write that. Okay, so here I am saying Gmail capital C, or simply let me keep it just Gmail, G and M capital, and username, let me enter the username. Sorry, so that is username is Gmail, and then username, and put the entire this one. You can enter gmail.com or just leave it as is, because Gmail will anyways understand that, and then the password. Okay, so once you have selected username and password and click on OK, let me tell you there is something called output. So once you give the asset name or the target name as Gmail, what it will do, it will go to the credential manager and try to pick the username and password, and here in the output variable you can declare them and pass this data into the new variable. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. Let me click on OK. Now the very moment once I drag and drop the get secure credential, on the right hand side you have got target. So here in double quotes just mention the asset name. So G and M was capital, so I'll just mention in the same way. Okay, these are very case sensitive, ensure you type in the same way. And the output the password that was there inside the credential manager, right? This is the one, the password, whatever value is available here in a secure way, this data I want that to be passed to a variable. Let's say control K, this is pwd is my variable which will contain the password, and the username, again I will create a variable control K, and let's say username. Okay, so these are the two variables which will contain the username and password, which will pass from the credential manager. Is that clear? This is how it will interact with the credential manager and pass the values that is there into these two variables. Very simple. And just after this I'm going to quickly use a type into function activity and drag and drop the type into. So before type into, I have to open the browser, right? So I will just use open browser. Okay, now inside open browser I will type into, so open browser, what I want to open is gmail.com. so for that I will just go here and copy this entire link. Okay, and put it in double quotes and indicate element what you want to type. So email address, so here in the email address I wanted to use the variable that I've just created, username variable. Okay, the get secure credential, I have created this variable, right? Username, So whatever is there in the username, it should type in that field. Okay. Once it types the username, it should hit on click, right? Click on that next button. So I'll click indicate element, and it should hit on next. Okay. So once it hits next, let me manually, because I have to show that to the bot. Okay, and then here in this field it should enter the password. So what next thing I will do is again type into. Now here is a catch. When you use type into here in the password, there is something called type secure text. So drag and drop this. Okay, we'll not be using type into, we'll be using type secure text. Now indicate on screen, go back and indicate that password field. Done. And here, right, it is asking for the input secure text. So input is there in your variable pwd. Remember, we have created pwd in the get secure activity. Here we have created pwd. The same here in the secure input, the input will be pwd variable. Okay, so it'll automatically type that. Okay, once it types it, what is the next thing it needs to click on? Login, right? Indicate on screen, and here it should hit on next. So once it hits on next, it should log in, right? So let's see that I have done it. Let me run it quickly. Okay, the execution has started. It has opened the browser. Okay, now it is entering the email address, it's entering the password, hitting on next. Very simple. So we have created a bot which can log into gmail.com using the username and password from the credential manager in a secure way. Guys, in case you have liked this video, please do hit on the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll come up with more quick learns which you can just grab it within few minutes. All right, so thank you for watching, and you have a wonderful day, guys.